China is facing a demographic crisis that years of state interventions have failed to stop. For the fourth straight year, deaths have outnumbered births. And in 2025, China's birth rate fell to its lowest level since 1949. Despite aggressive policies, moral pressure, and financial incentives, fewer Chinese are choosing to have children, and the consequences are mounting. China's population continued to shrink in 2025, as official data shows just 7.92 million babies were born last year, down from 9.54 million in 2024. At the same time, 11.31 million people died, pushing China into its fourth consecutive year of population decline. The birth rate has now fallen to 5.63 births per 1,000 people, the lowest since the founding of the People's Republic of China in 1949. The collapse is unfolding even as China's economy grew 5% in 2025, highlighting a troubling disconnect between economic output and demographic stability. China's leadership has responded with sweeping and at times intrusive efforts to reverse the trend. President Xi Jinping has called for a new marriage and childbearing culture. Local officials have framed childbirth as a patriotic duty. Some regions have tracked women's menstrual cycles while others have tightened abortion guidelines. Most recently, authorities imposed a 13% tax on birth control products, a move widely interpreted as an indirect attempt to discourage their use. But among young people, the reaction has been blunt and dismissive. On social media, users mocked the move, saying raising a child costs far more than birth control. Others questioned why the state was intervening in personal choices while offering little relief from the mounting economic pressures. For many young Chinese, the decision to delay or avoid parenthood is rooted in financial insecurity. Housing remains unaffordable, job prospects are uncertain, and social welfare systems too weak to support families long term. Demographers warn that China may already have crossed a point of no return, despite relaxing one-child policy in 2016 and later allowing 3 children in 2021. Fertility rates have continued to fall. The working age population is shrinking, while the number of people aged 60 and above is projected to reach 400 million by 2035, placing enormous strain on pensions, healthcare, and public finances. Even efforts to boost marriage have failed to gain traction. Some local governments now offer cash rewards to matchmakers, but marriage rates continue to fall, divorces are rising, and many young people say they simply do not see marriage or parenthood as necessary. China's demographic crisis is no longer a future risk. It is a present reality with fewer babies, fewer workers, and more retirees. The challenge ahead is structural and long-term. And despite state pressure and policy experimentation, one truth is becoming clear: population growth cannot be legislated.